Shalom. I want to start off by saying Kahalal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles of Israel, aka the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to preach the truth and all truth and sincerity. All right, real quick, some eyewitness news. And it reads, CDC recommends Americans stay home this Thanksgiving amid COVID-19 surge. Now, there's a few scriptures, but I'm going to bring out one scripture in the book of 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter, because it kind of goes into it. But, you know, here it is this year, 2020, which has been a roller coaster for everyone. But, you know, to the ones in the knowledge and truth of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, it's been a picnic. It's been good. You know what I'm saying? Because we understand why these things is happening and that these things must happen. All right. But, you know, you have people that are still trying to, I'm talking about our people first and foremost, but, you know, Americans, period, you know, all this stuff happening. They still trying to, what's that word? They trying to squeeze in these pagan customs and these pagan holidays, man. Because you still got people here talking about Christmas shopping, Black Friday shopping, Thanksgiving dinners and all that. But here it is, Esau is putting out there because it's a CDC, Controlled Disease Center or whatever. I think that's what it stands for. And it basically saying people to stay home. So, you know, that's going to ruin a lot because, you know, just last year, people was going to Thanksgiving and shit like that, you know, because this coronavirus was around, but it wasn't around like how it is now. Like it's a full-blown pandemic. So now they're taking all these precautions and they telling people not to travel for Thanksgiving, which is going to entail what? There's going to, more like there's going to be a surge and, a decline in people buying food. And it's going to be, this holiday season is going to be a decline in consumption, man. Because if they're not doing this nothing for Thanksgiving, what's going to happen when Christmas time comes? Because the numbers are supposedly going to go up more of the coronavirus. So what that means is they're going to say, what? Don't travel on Christmas now. You know what I'm saying? And it all goes into, like, you know, desiring to go into a city and whatnot on a small scale. But, you know, you see how they're getting more draconian and they're getting more with that cruel wrath and getting more just, you know, just like, you know, just government rule. All right, but I'm going to read the article and I'm going to play a little video. It's a quick video. It says exactly 1 week before Thanksgiving, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention updated its guidance for on the holiday, recommending Americans stay home and avoid traveling to prevent the spread of COVID-19 amid a nationwide spike in cases. As cases continue to increase rapidly across the United States, the safest way to celebrate Thanksgiving is to celebrate at home with the people you live with. So what about the people that don't live with nobody? A lot of people travel abroad for Thanksgiving. Live with. The guidance of the CDC website stated, the health agency said that gathering with relatives and friends outside a person's household raised the risk of becoming infected with or spreading COVID-19. Postponing travel and staying home is the best way to protect yourself and others this year, the agency emphasized. The CDC also suggests other precautionary measures at Thanksgiving celebrations, including wearing masks and keeping a physical distance of 6 feet from others. Now, you go to people's houses, some people don't have that big of houses, so some people be in, family members' rooms watching games, football, whatnot. So, and people going to break these shits. People, like, you got to have some people that's not going to travel, but you're going to have some people that's going to say, fuck it, and they want to link with family anyway, man. So the spread of this is inevitable. Like the spread that they talking about trying to stop and to bring it down is going to continue to rise anyway, because at the end of the day, it's a fucking virus. You know what I'm saying? People are bound to catch it eventually. Well, because physical. Okay, and it says those who are still considering heading out of town to visit family members or friends should ask themselves some important questions prior to traveling. The guidance said. The questions include: are you, someone in your household, or someone you will be visiting at increased risk for getting very sick from COVID-19? Are cases high or increasing in your community or your destination? To find out, you can look at CDC's COVID data tracker for the latest number of cases. Are hospitals in your community or your destination already overwhelmed with COVID-19 patients who have COVID-19? You can find out by checking, does your home or destination have requirements or restrictions for travelers? Have you or those who are visiting had close contact with people they don't live with in the 14 days prior to your travels? Do your plans include traveling by bus, train, or air? Will you be traveling with people you don't live with? would be travelers who can answer yes to any of those questions are urged by the CDC to stay home and think about making alternate plans, such as holding a virtual gathering. These niggas talk about holding a virtual gathering for this bullshit holiday, man. And that's what we're coming to. We're coming into a virtual world, digital world, whatever you have it, man. That's what they're really trying to do, and they actually using this virus to bring that plan to fruition. I know that's really just going into more cases of the coronavirus. So if you want to, you could just type. You could just Google CDC says for people to stay home, and a bunch of things are going to pop up. Credible sources are going to pop up, so you'll be fine. But that's basically. Oh yeah, the video. That's basically what's going on. Is they telling niggas to stay home.
News this morning, CDC has just issued a warning to Americans to not travel for Thanksgiving. The announcement was made during a press briefing today. CDC's COVID-19 incident manager says that traveling for the upcoming holiday is too risky, and COVID-19 cases rise across the country.
So soon enough, it's going to become mandatory the traveling bans and stuff. I'm talking about like even driving and like not even just flying or taking trains or public transportation. They're gonna like when the Lord said there's gonna be like no other, man. These devils about to get real draconian out here, man. But reading the scriptures, I'm going to the book of Second Esdras chapter in the 16th chapter. Matter of fact. This is the book of second. I'm gonna jump down too. This is the book of Second Esdras, chapter 16, verse 5, and it reads, "Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?" Because like there's no getting rid of this virus. This virus is here to stay until the missiles, man, and then whatever other viruses and whatever other things they got to in their fucking plans, man. You know what I'm saying? This thing is here to stay. Just how they like getting used to like the virtual stuff, like they're like this ain't stuff they just gonna do it for a little bit of time and then just say, you know what, go back to normal. It's never going back to normal. The things that they have, man, that shit costs money. It's expensive. That means that this is gonna be an ongoing thing. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it now. This is the normal. This is the normal now. All this mask shit, all of these precautions, all of these, you know what I'm saying? Like this is the new normal. All this social distancing, all of this, a certain amount of people gatherings, you know what I'm saying? All of that is the new normal now. And you jump down to verse 8, it says, "The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away?" So who's going to be him to stop these plagues? Because the Lord set these devils up to set these plagues up and to push them out in the earth, man. And they're not going to come back. It's not going to be over until Esau's over, until America's over, until the way the world is being run currently is destroyed. And this of course this is a good book and chapter. And it says, jumping down to verse 14, it says, "Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth." Now they're upon the earth, man, and they're not going to return until this place is destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like this is the part of the devil's wrath, man. Is in the biological warfare. And you read verse 16, I'm going to read verse 15. It says, "The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth." Now, ultimately, let's talk about the missiles and even all the things in the meantime, though. And it says, "Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again," man. So what? Once these plagues are sent out, they're not going to be taken back. There's not going to be no more. Hey, there's no more coronavirus. There's no more this. There's no more that. Just think, even things like the flu, the common cold, and all that shit. These shits is here to stay, man. All right, but this coronavirus being the newest thing, and the most dangerous thing, and the most quickly spread thing. You know what I'm saying? This is the new. This the current talk. You know what I'm saying, of the plagues. But all these shits is plagues, man. The flu, the chicken pox, the smallpox, the measles, and all the other shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you jump down to verse 18, I'll read verse 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death." Because they're already talking about there's a food shortage due to this COVID shit. Because due to this COVID pandemic, people have lost their jobs, which means what? They don't have any money. So they can't go grocery shopping the way they want to or the way they used to. You know what I'm saying? So they have to rely on these food pantries, donations, you know what I'm saying? They got to rely on assistance, man. All right? Or just not eat it all. Beginning of famine and great death. It's a great death, man. People dying from this corona too. The beginning of wars, wars are still happening, but now there's different players. You got Iran surfacing up again. Trump just mentioned something about Iran, about maybe attacking Iran. So it's a bunch of things happening, man, tying to the prophecies. Beginning of wars. And the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, verse 19, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. Amendment means what? An amendment means change, man. These things are meant for people to change, our people, Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel, to change their ways, man. All right? And it says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. But for all these things, they should not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Because what? People, all this shit happening, even before this coronavirus stuff, all the stuff happening to our people, the police shootings, the oppression, they still want to follow the ways of America, man. They still don't change their ways, man. They still want to have Thanksgiving dinners and shop Black Fridays and Christmas. You know what I'm saying? The college, go to college, and they want it's like they want Babylon to stay, but they just want to be respected. Like, no, this place was meant to be your oppression, man. This is the land of your captivity. All right, so anything you want regarding not oppression is impossible here, man. So no matter how much you a so-called black man or Hispanic man, Native American man, and you doing your best to move through the system, man, it's not gonna work for you to be not oppressed at some point in time, man. It's gonna be some point in time you're gonna experience some kind of racism, some kind of oppression, some kind of affliction. All right, this is not your rest. Micah 2:10. You know what I'm saying? And our people, all this stuff happens to our people, and they still gonna go have Thanksgiving dinners, and they still gonna go to fucking church and hear the same bullshit lies I've been hearing for decades. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said, but for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. So they're not mindful of the things happening to them. All they do is complain, they beg and cry about it, but then they still go and follow the same shit that's putting them in this present predicament. That's pretty much it I wanted to bring out. That's pretty much it on the point of that. And, with that, hopefully this is edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles of Israel, a.k.a. the apostles of Great Millstone. And peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to preach the truth and all truth and sincerity. Shalom.